Good morning, boys and girls. We are going to start looking at word problems, and we're going to start by solving one-step word problems. So let's go ahead. Remember when we started looking at word problems, we started using the cubes strategy. So cubes, I gave you a reference sheet a while ago. Maybe you still have it, and that might be helpful for you while we look at our word problems. The first thing that we want to do is circle the numbers, underline the question, box the keywords, evaluate and draw, and then solve and check. So I'm going to be using cubes while we look at our problems. To start, Dan has 14 stickers. Some are cars and the rest are trucks. How many of each kind of sticker could Dan have? So let's look at this real quick. The first thing that I want to do is circle the number. So this time I read it through, I want to look for the number. Dan has 14 stickers. So I'm going to circle my number. Some are cars and the rest are trucks. How many of each sticker could Dan have? Okay, so now I want to underline the question. With these ones, it's real easy because the question is separate. So how many of each kind of sticker, sounds redundant, could Dan have? That's horrible underlining, but it's underlined and a little crossed out. Now we want to box in our keywords, okay? So Dan has 14 stickers. That's what I know. Some of them are cars, and the rest are trucks. Now I want to evaluate and draw. Friends, it's not telling me how many are cars or how many are trucks, but it's asking me how many of each could he have. I want you to pause the video real quick, use your whiteboard, and come up with two different equations for how many stickers, how many car stickers and how many truck stickers Dan can have. All right, did you pause and do you have an answer? Let's switch over to my whiteboard to look at this. So we know that Dan has 14 stickers, right? That was our number that we circled. He has some that are cars and some that are trucks. Really, all we had to do was find two equations of two numbers that equal 14. So something plus something equals 14. And I'm going to write a C for car and a T for truck. And then I asked you to do this twice. So I'm going to do this whole thing one more time. Okay, T for truck. So what are two numbers that equal 14? There's so many different options. Let's see. Let's say I start with, and yours could be different because there's more than two options and I can't hear you through the video. So let's say I start with 10. How many more would I need to make 14? I would need 4, right? So one possible solution is he could have 10 car stickers and 4 truck stickers. What's another possible solution? What if I have 7 car stickers? How many truck stickers do I need to have 14 stickers altogether? I need 7, right? So another possible solution would be 7 car stickers and 7 truck stickers. Okay, let's switch back over and see what it tells us. Let's try this one. Seth has 9 grapes. His dad gives him some more grapes. Now Seth has 15 grapes. How many grapes did Seth's dad give him? So let's use our cubes. The first thing is C. Circle the numbers. He has 9 grapes. His dad gives him some more grapes. Now Seth has 15 grapes. How many grapes did Seth's dad give him? U is underline the question. How many grapes did Seth's dad give him? Then we want to box in keywords. So gives, is give mean he's adding to or that he's taking away? It means he's adding to, right? He's giving him. So his number went from 9 to 15. And he gave him some more. Some more. E is evaluate and draw. So let's come on over to our whiteboard. So he has 9 grapes. He started with 9 grapes. His dad gave him some more. Whoops, that's right. More grapes. Now he has 15 grapes. My plus sign is because we said he gave him some more, and gave means we're putting together. Okay, so now we need to solve this. I could do 9 plus question mark equals 15. Okay. I could count on, so say 9, 10, 11, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so I could count on. And I got 6. I could use a number line, right? So start at 9 and 15. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's count how many hops I made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I'm trying to think of the strategies that we remember or that we learned when we were adding. We could make a 10, right? Making a 10 to add. That one, I'll stick with these two because I know where this is going. Because I looked. Okay. So, this is where I wanted it to get to, but I also wanted to remind you a couple of ways that we talked about adding before. So using a number model or using a number bond is a way that we can represent our work when we're using or solving word problems with an unknown. And an unknown is where Seth's dad gave us an amount of grapes, but I didn't know how many. So this is my unknown. It's the question mark. It's what I don't know. So that's what I mean by unknown. So looking at this, it says that you can use number models to show the problem on the previous page. Fill in the unknown numbers in the bar model and use the number bond. So this one where the boxes are close together and then there's this funky little bracket above it is what they're calling a bar model. Is this. This we've looked at before and it is a number bond. They're basically the same thing, just a number bond has a square up here and a bar model. The squares are connected and it has a funky little bracket. Okay, but basically the same thing. So what they did was, remember, let's go back to our question. Remember, Seth has 15 grapes in all now. So if we look at our number bonds, we have parts, whole, right? So 15 is our whole. Let me change colors real quick. Sure. 15 is our whole. And we started with 9, so that's one of our parts. Now we just need to figure out this part, okay? And that's where we get the equation. Remember, oh goodness gracious. Remember the equations for our number bond. There's 2 addition and then 2 subtraction, okay? So the addition problem would be 9 plus question mark equals 15. Question mark plus 9 equals 15. Subtraction would be 15 minus 9 equals question mark. 15 minus question mark equals 9. Now, I think it's easiest to use the problem that is a number minus a number with the question mark as the answer. That's my opinion. But you can solve this the way that we did over here and figure out the answer here. Okay? Let's go back and see what they tell us. So fill in the number bottle. We just did that. And then we found out that it was 6. So then when we're answering the questions, 9 plus 6 equals 15. 15 equals 9 plus 6. And 15 equals 9 plus 6. So what they're saying here is that the equal sign can be in any different spot on the number bond or the bar model, and we still use the same numbers, and the answer, we can always find it, okay? With these, it's always 3 numbers. I think that that might have been a little bit confusing, and I think that it's going to be more clear tomorrow, but I wanted to give you an example and an introduction to solving word problems, and that's using one step. So that means that we're only doing addition or subtraction, and then within one equation, we can answer the problem. So thanks for hanging out with me and bearing with me, and I promise that I will make this make sense, and we will have a great time at math and word problems.